Night of racing in the Edgar Tatley Memorial for 2-year-old Colton Geldings opened up the card. The favourite was Sir Vance at 11-4 and your commentator is Brian Markovic.
Making some ground, Lawrence Welk, followed by Smoky Bray, Melina Zadios and Rap Dancer last. On the turn though at the 350, the Rio Star being joined by Sir Vance on the outside. 2 metres away, Rivoli Jack coming at them strongly. Galaxy Blue can't get a run, Bobby's Pet is gone. Then Lawrence Welk, followed by Rap Dancer right off the track, but he's coming home like a train, Rap Dancer. The Rio Star just in front of Sir Vance, Lawrence Welk and Rap Dancer storming home on the outside. Lawrence Welk has got to the Rio Star, Rap Dancer flying on the outside. The Rio Star, Lawrence Welk and Rap Dancer, they hit the line and Lawrence Welk may have wanted a nose to the Rio Star and Rap Dancer.
And Lawrence Welk getting there narrowly at 16-1. Rap Dancer second, a big run at 8-1. Third, the Rio Star 9-2. Sir Vance was the favourite at 11-4 in the first. In the first of last night's pacing Inter-Dominion heats over 2,870 metres, the favourite here was Quite Famous at 10-9.
Then Toby Dwayne the inside, followed by Camelot. In behind them, Caramere Duplicity, followed by Henry Bruce, beaten from Man of the Moment, dropping right out Paleface Lindy. On the turn of the 250, nothing separating Raging Bull. He's a neck in front of Quite Famous and 3 metres away. Bundanoon coming at the pair quickly. Then Toby Dwayne, followed by Camelot. Quite Famous got to Raging Bull, but Bundanoon's coming home all over the top of them on the outside. He grabbed the lead with 60 metres to go, Bundanoon. Toby Dwayne is getting a late split with Quite Famous and Camelot down the outside, but Bundanoon gets home. 2 metres, maybe Toby Dwayne second, a nose to Camelot, close up Quite Famous.
Bundanoon's second heat win in the Inter at 6-1 from Camelot, and improved effort 33s. Toby Dwayne 6-1. The favourite pulled very hard throughout, Quite Famous at 10-9. In the Minuteman 3-year-old race number 3 on the card, the popular pick Pride of Hillary at 6-4.
Still boxing on 3 wide under pressure, Parlour Royal. On the fences, Lots of Kings, followed by Introspect, Barmer King, Victory Stride and tailed off Colonel Sam. On the turn of the 250, Vanderpoort straightens up 3 metres in front. Noble Minbar can't pick it up. Pride of Hillary 3 wide gets to second. Introspect is making ground, followed by Parlour Royal, but Vanderpoort is pulling out plenty halfway on the straight. It's 4 metres in front. Pride of Hillary can't do any better. Introspect is getting to third, and down the outside is Barmer King, but Vanderpoort too good. Gets home 3 metres to Pride of Hillary. 2 metres away, third was Introspect.
Vigorous drive by Anne Frawley on Vanderpoort at 3s from Pride of Hillary 6-4 favourite and Introspect at 40-1. In the 10th heat of the Inter-Dominion Pacing Championship, the favourite was Game Oro at 13-8, but the sentimental favourite was the defending champion Gamelite.
Wright was back and being eased across with LTI, and Gosh and Game Oro bounced out in front. Narden's Castle's gallop fell back in front of Enterprise, who lost ground, and Narden's Castle is out of it. Passed the judge the first time, and Game Oro went quickly to the lead. The leader, Sulky's length to Gosh, 4 metres, My Lord Louis, 6 metres to Gamelite. He's up running fourth. LTI on his back from Wright, and then Enterprise, and about 20 metres to Narden's Castle. Heading to the back now, and Game Oro with his ears pricked in front, going well within himself. A Sulky's length to Gosh, and again to My Lord Louis. They're in Indian file, all horses on the pole. In fourth placing is Gamelite, trailing at LTI, 6 metres to Wright, followed by Enterprise, and a good gap away last is Narden's Castle. Down the back the first time, and Game Oro the leader, not going all that fast. In Gamelite, in fact, come out off the fence. Clark's brought him out. He's going to move up on the outside of the leader. And as they come around the turn towards the end of the first lap, Game Oro in front. Pocock looked over his shoulder to see where Gamelite was. And there he is, a sulky's length behind, moving up the second, putting Gosh in a pocket. LTI getting the 1-1 trail now is fourth, and then My Lord Louis. Right, 1 off the fence, 3 back on the outside is next, and then Narden's Castle joining Enterprise at the rear. They come down towards the judge to get 2 laps to go, and the leader, Game Oro, led by about 2 metres to Gamelite now on his outside. They're followed in third place by Gosh. Fourth on the outside, LTI. Back on the rails, My Lord Louis. Then right on the outside from Narden's Castle, the rails, and ahead away is Enterprise. About 15 metres covered the field. They head to the 1,600 metre mark. The leader, Game Oro, 2 metres in front of Gamelite. 2 metres Gosh locked up on the inside from LTI. Then My Lord Louis right on the outside of Narden's Castle, and a metre away last Enterprise. They're halfway in the race now. They've got about 1.5 laps to go. Game Oro in front, a metre to Gamelite. They've settled in an order, and they'll probably stay there for quite some time. Gosh third on the rails from LTI, My Lord Louis. Then came right back on the fence, Narden's Castle, and outside it now is Enterprise. Swinging off the back again, they've got 1,300 metres to go. Game Oro is pacing nicely in front of Meter to Gamelite. Gosh on the rails. LTI with a 1-1 trail. Back on the fence, the outside of My Lord Louis. Covering it is Right, and Narden's Castle on the inside of Enterprise. 1,000 to go as they come down the straight, and the bell is ringing. And the leader here still Game Oro. He's paced well within himself. Gamelite second on the outside. He's travelling okay. Then Gosh from LTI, My Lord Louis. Right the outside, Narden's Castle, and last is Enterprise. They've got a lap to go, heading to the 800-metre mark now. And still bowling along in front is Game Oro. 2 metres away on the outside is Gamelite. No moves made as yet as they head to the back. Gosh locked up 30, starting to shake Gamelite up now. Fourth LTI's travelled pretty well. And then Enterprise pulling out 3 deep at the rear is trying to make ground around Right, who pushes it out 4 deep. With 500 to go, Game Oro 2 metres to Gamelite, having everything thrown at him. Gosh is locked up. Right, and now LTI pulling out, are starting to put in strong runs. Enterprise back behind them with Narden's Castle. 400 to go. It's Game Oro in front, a metre to Gamelite. Here comes LTI and Right round the outside. Gamelite's producing an effort now. And back behind them, then Enterprise. Gamelite's got up on terms with Game Oro at the home turn. They're together, straightening up, followed by LTI. It's Gamelite and Game Oro. Gamelite's put his head in front. The old champ straightened away. He's got 2 metres. Right finishing well with LTI, and Gosh getting out. But Gamelite gets into his third final. Gamelite 2 metres to Gosh. Right third. Fourth in the race, My Lord Louis. Followed by LTI, Enterprise. Game Oro's run second last, and Narden's Castle is last.
That was real spine-tingling stuff at the Valley last night. Gamelite 9-4 as Bill Collins set into his third final. Gosh at 25-1, Right at 20-1. Game Oro missing the place at 13-8. We'll be back to take a look at the second half of the Valley program after this break.
Kenny Rogers is Brewster Baker.
Appearance of the favourite for the series in Preux Chevalier, the wonder horse from the West, who'd been undefeated in the first 2 rounds of the series. He was 7-2 on and expected to have little difficulty in winning last night's heat. Let's see how he went.
Green light on there racing. Wide out, Preux Chevalier began quickly. Village Kid will lead him though at the judge the first time. Springfield Raja back on the rail, followed by Cross Time. Our Lady L 3 wide. Preux Chevalier 4 wide out of the straight for a stride. Cross Time is easing in behind them, followed by Gallan Thor, Thorlow Bell. Waddles Winger second last and 3 wide, and 1 off the fence, Royal 3. Out of the straight the first time. Preux Chevalier now works up to be second within 4 metres of Village Kid. 5 metres away, Springfield Raja third. Moving up is Our Lady L on the outside, followed by Cross Time. In behind them, Gallan Thor, Thorlow Bell. Second last on the fence now, Waddles Winger. And up on the outside, Royal 3 now going forward. Leaving the back straight the first time, and Village Kid in front by 4 metres to Preux Chevalier. The champ racing second without cover, and he's inside of Springfield Raja. Our Lady L fourth with a perfect sit, followed by Gallan Thor on the rail. Cross Time 3 back on the outside, followed by Thorlow Bell. Royal 3 second last, and 4 metres away, Wattles Winger. They've gone the first circuit around the turn once again, a bit more than 2 to go, and Village Kid left alone by 4 metres to Preux Chevalier, cutting the breeze. A neck away third on the inside of Springfield Raja, followed by Our Lady L, who's 1 out with the sit. Back on the rail, Gallan Thor. Cross Time 3 back on the outside off Thorlow Bell. Second last, Royal 3, and ahead away, Wattles Winger. Out of the straight once again, 1,750 metres to go, and it's Village Kid bowling along by 4 metres to Preux Chevalier. A neck away on the inside, Springfield Raja, followed by Our Lady L. On the fences, Gallan Thor, followed by Thorlow Bell on the inside of Cross Time. Second last, Royal 3, and 2 metres away, Wattles Winger. Along the back of the lap and a half mark, and Village Kid having a comfortable run by 3 metres to Preux Chevalier. The favourite forced to work hard. 3 metres away, third, Springfield Raja. 2 metres to Our Lady L. On its back in turn, Cross Time, followed by Gallan Thor on the rail. Then Thorlow Bell, Royal 3, and 4 metres to Wattles Winger. Preux Chevalier now moves up on the outside and joins Village Kid on the turn for the bell at the 1100. And the WA performers are matching strides by 4 metres to Springfield Raja on the inside of Our Lady L. 4 metres away, Cross Time, followed by Gallan Thor. Then Thorlow Bell, Royal 3, and 5 metres to Wattles Winger. At the judge with a circuit to go, and Preux Chevalier, despite working hard, he draws ahead in front of Village Kid on the inside. 5 metres away, Our Lady L, followed by Springfield Raja. Then cross time on the rail, Gallant Thor from Royal 3, Thorlow Bell, and 4 metres to Wattles Winger. They head to the back after the bell. At the 800, it's Per Chevalier applying a lot of pressure to Village Kid. They're still matching strides by 6 metres to Springfield Raja. A neck away, Our Lady L, followed by cross time. Then Gallant Thor as Per Chevalier draws 2-3 metres in front of Village Kid. In behind them, Royal 3, Wattles Winger going forward, and 3 metres away, Thorlow Bell. At the 450 though, and with a wing on every foot, Per Chevalier dashed away by 6 metres to Village Kid. 4 metres away, Our Lady L. Then Springfield Raja, followed by cross time, Royal 3, Gallant Thor, Wattles Winger, and Thorlow Bell. On the turn though with the 250, and look at him go, Per Chevalier. He bounded away by 10 metres to Village Kid. 15 metres away, Our Lady L, followed by Springfield Raja, cross time. But how are they going to beat him in the final? Per Chevalier strides away and scores by 10 metres. Village Kid has run second, 6 metres away third, a great go. Maybe Our Lady L just in front of Springfield Raja, cross time. Then Thorlow Bell, Gallant Thor, Wattles Winger, and last was Royal 3.
Well, I'm sure the question that Brian Markovic posed is one that 9 sets of connections will be asking themselves throughout the next week. How are they going to beat him in the final? Per Chevalier, a magnificent performance at 7-2 on. Village Kid 3-1, far from disgraced, and Our Lady L third at 140-1. And then it was time for the big one of the night, the Trotters Grand Final, the Inter-Dominion, 3,300 metres, and expected to be a great clash between the past 2 champions, Scotch Notch and Sir Castleton, with Scotch Notch the favourite at 5-2 on.
Away, Joni Tolliver gallops. It's a start. Both Scotch Notch and Sir Castleton begun well. They're both looking for positions off the second row. Super Spree is going to lead. Sir Castleton's a metre in front of Scotch Notch, trying to get the posse early. Zebek's out 4 deep. 4J in the centre, Sadie Gale, Magazine, McDonough. 4 of them in line in second place. 4 metres to Sir Castleton. A sulky's length now to Scotch Notch. And then down South Clare and Skipper Don. Now they're sorting themselves out round the turn the first time. Super Spree is the leader from 4J, racing on the outside of Sadie Gale. 3 deep on the track, Zebek. Sir Castleton's got the 1-1 sit at the moment. Magazine, McDonough the rails. 4 metres back is Scotch Notch. Then Skipper Don and down South Clare. At the judge they race, and they'll have, going down here now, past the judge, and they've got 3 laps to go. And it's still Super Spree now. Zebek has booted up and gone into second placing into the death. Sadie Gale third, 4J fourth. 5th Magazine, McDonough. Now Sir Castleton, 3 back on the outside, and on his back is Scotch Notch. On the inside of them, Skipper Don, then down South Clare, and tailed off Joni Tolliver. Down the back they go. There's no change. Lang watching Sir Castleton in front of him. Sir Castleton, he's content to sit there. And the leader, Super Spree, out about 2 metres in front from Zebek. Sadie Gale inside 4J. Sir Castleton on the outside of Magazine, McDonough. Scotch Notch trailing Sir Castleton. Skippered on the rails from down South Clare and a gap, Joni Tolliver. Off the back they go. And the leader at this stage still doing it nicely, Super Spree. Not a lot of pace on. Second, Zebek. Third, the rails, Sadie Gale. Fourth, 4J. Magazine, McDonough inside Sir Castleton. Then came Scotch Notch trailing Sir Castleton. 1 out from the fence. Skippered on the rails. They're followed by down South Clare. And Joni Tolliver has caught the field. They come down to get 2 laps to go. And still the leader is Super Spree, and there's no change. Nor will there be for a while, I don't think. In second placing is Zebek. Third on the inside, Sadie Gale. Fourth, 4J. Then Magazine, McDonough, Sir Castleton. Next over on the rails then is Skipper Don. Still Scotch Notch trails Sir Castleton. They're followed by down South Clare, Joni Tolliver. 1,600 metres to go. They're heading towards the halfway mark. And Super Spree still made play, no change. Second on the outside, Zebek. Third, Sadie Gale from 4J. Then Magazine, McDonough. Sir Castleton travelling well, and so is Scotch Notch, 4 metres away trailing it. Then Skippered on the inside of down South Clare, and last of all, Joni Tolliver. They've got about 1,400 metres to go. They're coming off the back now. Super Spree been in front from the outset. No change still in the order. Both drivers on the favourites, biding their time. Zebek is second as they approach the turn. Sadie Gale third, fourth, 4J. Magazine, McDonough inside Sir Castleton. Scotch Notch on Sir Castleton's back. Then Skippered on down South Clare, and as the bell rings as they enter the straight, Joni Tolliver last. They've got 1,000 metres to go in the Trotters Championship. Who'll make the first move? The leader still Super Spree from down south Clare. Sadie Gale, 4J. Lang pulls out. He flushes the one out in front of him, Sir Castleton. And in turn, 4J pulls out 3 deep. Sir Castleton going to have to go 4 wide. He eases back though. Back 3 deep again. And Lang on Scotch Notch pulls in behind him again in this battle of tactics. 800 to go into the back. It's 4J moving up 3 deep, and Sir Castleton's on his back getting a trail up now. Back 4 metres behind it is Scotch Notch. Into the back, 600 out. Super Spree, 2 metres to Beck. Then 4J. There's Sir Castleton going. He's going. He's got 6 metres on Scotch Notch with 500 to go. And as they come off the back now, it's Super Spree, grabbed by Sir Castleton. He's got away 10 metres on Scotch Notch. The mare's giving him a big start. 300 to go. Sir Castleton took the lead. Second Super Spree, 6 metres away now, Scotch Notch as they swing for home. 200 to go. Sir Castleton from Super Spree. 5 metres to Scotch Notch. Can she bridge the gap? Sir Castleton clear into the straight, but he's had to go for the whip. Scotch Notch is grabbing him. Sir Castleton in front. Scotch Notch draws level 50 to go, and the mare's too good. Scotch Notch coming away, wins by 4 metres to Sir Castleton. Third Super Spree, fourth Sadie Gale. They were followed by Skipper Don, Magazine, McDonough. Then came Zebeck, followed by 4J, Joni Tolliver, and last down South Clare.
What a great performance by the Queen of Australian trotting, Scotch Notch, to win the Inter-Dominion Championship, her second title, 5-2 on a marvellous effort from Sir Castleton, who also put up a tremendous performance to run second at 9-4, Super Spree third at 100-1. In the 12th and concluding Inter-Dominion Pacing Championship qualifying division over 2,870 metres, the favourite was Panion at 7-4 on.
Racing Diarma flew out and of course will lead on, settling down from Panion. Crystal Glenmar moves up on the rail second, followed by Joy Boy, who goes up third out of the straight. Panion on his back, followed by Out for Glory. In behind them, Tarina Bright second last, and Otani drops out to the tail. Out of the straight the first time, and as expected, Diarma clear by 6 metres to Crystal Glenmar. 6 metres away third is Joy Boy. A break of 12 metres to Panion, followed by Out for Glory. Then Tarina Bright, and 4 metres away last is Otani. Last of the 7, they're an Indian file, and about 30 metres off the lead. Halfway down the back straight the first time, inside the 2400. In front, Diarma by 6 metres to Crystal Glenmar. 6 metres away third, Joy Boy. Still 12 metres away, Panion, followed by Out for Glory, Tarina Bright, and 4 metres away last, Otani. Diarma going fairly quickly. He's 6 metres in front of Crystal Glenmar. 8 metres away third, Joy Boy. 12 metres to Panion, 4 metres Out for Glory, 4 metres Tarina Bright, and 5 metres away last, Otani. Around the turn they've gone the first circuit, 1,900 metres to travel, and it's Diarma in his favourite role by 4 metres to Crystal Glenmar. 6 metres away third, Joy Boy. 8 metres away, Panion, followed by Out for Glory, Tarina Bright, and last is Otani. Well, they've got 2 circuits left to travel, and they're still racing an Indian file, and it's still Diarma in front by 4 metres to Crystal Glenmar. Third placing, Joy Boy. 8 metres away, Panion, followed by Out for Glory, Tarina Bright, and 4 metres away last is Otani. Along the back of the 1,650, Diarma quickens up. He's 5 metres to Crystal Glenmar. 4 metres away third, Joy Boy. Only 8 metres away, Panion, followed by Out for Glory. In behind them, Tarina Bright, and 4 metres away, Otani. A lap and a quarter left to go. Diarma's been left alone. He's still 5 metres in front of Crystal Glenmar, having a nice run. 5 metres away third, Joy Boy. Slowly but surely, Panion bridging the gap. He's fourth and about 15 metres off the leader, Diarma. In behind them, Out for Glory, followed by Tarina Bright, and 5 metres away, Otani. And they're still racing an Indian file. On the turn for the bell, 1,000 metres to go, and Diarma's been the pilot from the outset by 4 metres to Crystal Glenmar. Joy Boy third, fourth placing Panion, followed by Out for Glory. In behind them, Tarina Bright second last, and 4 metres away, Otani. At the judge, a lap out, and it's still Diarma clear by 4 metres to Crystal Glenmar. Still no moves. Panion slowly edging one off the fence. Joy Boy third. Panion now coming one off the rail without cover. Out for Glory on his back. Then Tarina Bright, and 6 metres away, Otani. Out of the straight, the final time of the 650. Diarma still by 5 metres to Crystal Glenmar. 6 metres away third, Joy Boy. Panion fourth on the outside without cover. In behind them, Out for Glory, Tarina Bright, and Otani. The race shaping up at of the 500. Crystal Glenmar works one off the fence and quickly goes straight past Diarma. Joy Boy about to move to second. Panion 3 wide. He is making ground, followed by Out for Glory, Tarina Bright, and 10 metres away Otani. On the turn at the 300, Diarma gone. Crystal Glenmar 2 metres in front of Panion, going very easily on the outside. Then Joy Boy, followed by Out for Glory, Tarina Bright broke up. In the straight, Crystal Glenmar being joined by Panion the outside, going the better. 6 metres away, Joy Boy, but Panion doing it easily with 80 metres to go. He draws 2 metres to Crystal Glenmar. Joy Boy hanging on to third, and Panion wins 3 metres to Crystal Glenmar. 8 metres away, third, Joy Boy. Then Out for Glory, followed by Otani. Diarma second last, knocked up, and last was Tarina Bright.
Favourite successful in quite easy fashion. Panion 7-4 on, Crystal Glenmar 9-1 and third Joy Boy at 33-1. In the last race at the Valley last night, once again the night combination had the favourite Ashley Knight at 6-4.
Doja Bye-Bye can't get a crack at them. Then Garnet Bay under pressure, followed by Sonovic, Magic Madge. Arco Bellino to the outside from Enralo, Double Tricks and Indemnity. On the turn of the 250, Ashley Knight a metre in front of Brad Marlin the outside. 4 metres away, Doja Bye-Bye making ground, followed by Garnet Bay. Ashley Knight a metre in front of Brad Marlin the outside, and Doja Bye-Bye coming at the pair. Ashley Knight drifting off the track. Brad Marlin grabbed the lead. Doja Bye-Bye cutting it down on the outside. Yeah, Doja Bye-Bye. He's got up and wanted a half head to Brad Marlin. A neck away third, possibly Ashley Knight, just in front of Inralo.
Doja Bye-Bye at 9-2, Brad Marlin 9-4 and Ashley Knight 6-4 favourite. That's World of Sport replay for this morning, and we'll be with Sandy Roberts and World of Sport in just a moment.
World of Sport replay was another 7 Sport presentation.
In the 6th over.